a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
And Udrich gets to Conley. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And he gets the bucket. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dishes to Azili. Here's Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Memphis, a couple spots below.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this, they may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for it.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Green, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Mike Conley. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now the feed to Azili. Here's Insanity. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. And Udrich kicks to McCollum. Pass to Johnson. And he gets it to go. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Insanity, the pass to Azili. They kick it out to Green. Here's Insanity. And it's off from three-point range. Now the dish to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Grizzlies gone to 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Feeds to McCollum. To the middle. Johnson that time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Azili. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Almost intimidating defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And for Memphis, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And it's Udrich in the corner. Crops in the layup for 2.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Johnson, a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against New Orleans.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the star that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And the first one comes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Pass to Coletus. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season as the Warriors in this one.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way.
Well, that basket went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Udrich dishes to McCollum. Over to the lane. Udrich can't hit.
Good defense there. Got away with a major lapse.
Here's Insanity, and you can count out go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
The shot is off. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but
I'll show that picture in a bit. I thought they would do it. You must be a starter.
6 minutes.
6?
6 minutes.
6 men on the bench.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big mark. He's checked in for Memphis. Udrich comes in for Jeff Green. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green. Nick Calathis is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Insanity in for Steph Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Nick Calathis is out there with Insanity, and it's Azili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley for 3. Here's him. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
McCollum's checked in for Mike Conley. And Golden State also making a change. Barbosa's checked in.
I'll be doing that one.
Guys,
He's trailed by 7. Now here's McCollum. He kicks it to Udrich. Down low. Here's Gasol. And another miss by Memphis. Warriors have gone a somewhat so far 4-10 on their shots.
Hey!
So far.
Why you wearing my shoes?
Kicks it to Azili. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. And for Memphis, they're shooting a troubling 38% not the finest work of this offense.
Coming!
Saw a screen.
Right
with a screen
I'm
on
coming!
poked away. And
Right now!
Memphis will retain possession. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Warriors. In third, the Grizzlies.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, both of these groups of guys can knock down the triple. I mean, they are deadly from behind that arc. Great shooters who don't feel like they need to rush their shots. They're always comfortable casting up those three-pointers.
From outside, the Warriors pull it in. Azili's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Insanity, defended by Allen. A 3 from Barnes. Udrich grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Gasol a screen. Now Udrich. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 6 points for Marc Gasol. Insanity, the pass to Barbosa. Here's Insanity. He started by Udrich. No good from Insanity.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. Defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Here's Udrich, covered by Barbosa. Now Udrich. No good on the 3. The pass to Azili. Here's Insanity, defended by Gasol. To the middle. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Carries it from three-point range. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
We gotta be more physical on defense. They are getting
Find out what those broadcast for.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through insanity. He's just looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And Gasol comes to help. Insanity the pass to Ezeli. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. At the top of the key, Iguodala. Here's Insanity. He's got 14. And stolen by Udrih. And here's the fast break. Udrih leading the way. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Udrih has got his second bucket of the night.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Kicks it out to Barbosa. Here's Insanity. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Ezeli, and it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Udrih. Bogut kicks to Barnes to the inside, and stolen by Udrih. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Johnson draws the double. Gasol with it. Bogut picks him up. Memphis moving that ball around. Johnson kicks to Udrih. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And so Wright nails both of them. Here's Insanity to the wing right side. That's a two from Barnes. Drops one in from the wing. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 8. And we'll have the start. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Golden State, Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Insanity in for Thompson. Warriors leading by 12. Allen and Green are the wings. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Green dishes to Bogut. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. 18 points for Freak. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Green the screen. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Look at the night for Mike Conley. He's got 21 points. He's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Gasol up top. Inside. Allen. Good. And the assist goes to Gasol. And it's 8 points for Tony Allen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And it's Conley penetrating. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That's good.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
And here's Green outside, and he gets the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
This is the curve. To the middle, here's Bogut.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Insanity. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
They are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Conley kicks to Randall. Lets it go from 11. Green, no luck.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Conley with it. Randolph a screen. And it's Conley penetrating. Again, Conley missing.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 14-point game. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. He dishes it to Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the feed to Bogut. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gasol on the high post. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
From the low block. And another hit. Shot made once more from Insanity.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. You look at what Gasol has done so far. He's got 8 points and 4 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Warriors leading by 13. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Here's Insanity. Green passes to Insanity. Just 5 on the clock. And Gasol comes to help. Look from Green and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
The shot's good from Insanity.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Warriors leading by 13. He goes in for the dunk.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Insanity. Stolen by Randolph. Conley against Iguodala. Conley gets to Gasol. Shoots from the elbow. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
You see the contributions from role players on the team, and what a game it was for Insanity. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pass to Wright. He feeds it to McCollum. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would do.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Ooh, he did good. Third of the game? Yes. Oh, I thought you said. I thought that was still 30.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I've never been player of the game. Well, I have.
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And
all the games that I've
myself together to create space. And the shots that we like to take, it was really team effort.
don't know why.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight. That's my torch sound, Ernie. I know it don't sound like a torch, but I know you feel the heat. I don't think the plan was for him to play as big as he did tonight. But once this kid hit the floor, it didn't take long for him to take over.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Tired K Sports Crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.